Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it looks good. Mm-hmm. Fill up the that back area. No, that's not it. Where is? There we go.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, hey Jennifer, how are you?
Good.
Good.
Late.
It's okay. I don't know. So Michelle's not going to be in today. I don't think Amy's going to be in. She hasn't been showing up on Saturday. So we're just waiting for Cha and Sarah, and they typically have been showing up a little bit later.
Yeah, all right.
So we can just do a quick check-in and focus on our stretching first, and then we'll go from there. As you can see, I have my ears in. Here they are. Can you hear the boxing in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. You can still hear it pretty loud.
It's not distracting. It's just in the background.
Okay, cool. As long as it's not as loud as it was before when I didn't have my AirPods in. So checking in with you, Jennifer. How are you feeling? Oh, I love the highlights in your hair too. Is that new?
Yeah, last month. It's usually hard to see on Zoom, but
okay.
I'm doing it right now.
I was like, last month, dang, I'm slow. But you probably have you been just keeping your hair pulled back too when I see you, so I'm not able to see it.
Like this side just looks black because the sun's on it, so it's
yeah. That's pretty cool. I miss I used to have dark purple hair like that. Okay, so checking in with you with how's your body feeling, and also mindset so far as martial arts training right now.
Yeah, doing pretty good this week. I think like it has been for the past few years, my brain is always pulled to work, so I'm not focusing as much on thinking about martial arts as I would like, and more just showing up and trying to do what I can while I'm in class.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there any place that you would like to be so far as your development as a martial artist?
Well, I would really like to be training with a live person.
Yes. Okay. Well, like I say, I know you guys are kind of still shut down there in Alameda, but San Mateo County is open. You guys are still welcome to come visit me. And it's like I do it by 101 too, not by classes. So if you want to just do just me and you train, we'll figure out a time that works for the both of us. If you ever want to train live. Thank you for sharing today. How's your body feeling? No soreness? No pain?
No, it's pretty good this week.
Cool, awesome. Sarah, what up? Just checking in with how your body's feeling and where your mindset is so far as being a martial artist and where you want to take your skills.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I mean, I have a sore one side of my neck and rhomboids is sore just from work and life and exercise, but I will manage. It should calm down after a few days. I am feeling pretty disconnected from jiu-jitsu these days. I've been pretty conservative through the pandemic as far as like training, which means I'm basically not training besides what you see on Zoom. I'm still just waiting for a vaccine, and then I'm gonna go back to living life. So I hope to actually, like possibly, train with you or meet up in South San Francisco, but not until I get vaccinated. And so that's probably still gonna be 2 months. But I feel like I have a much better understanding of certain positions that we've worked on this year, and I am excited to spar again and work those new positions. So, but that's not happening right now.
Yeah, awesome. But you got training with Cha, which is good, right? You guys are developing together.
Class. I mean, I'm lucky. Yeah, we do. I have been able to do live drilling, and I mean, I did have a few spar sessions last year. But yeah, but we're not like sparring that much. I mean, most of what we're training is on Zoom. But yeah, I get to try things live on a person. So
that's good.
it is
I know.
good.
I know
That'd be
mindset is hard, but you guys have each other, so that's really awesome. Chad, just checking in with you with how your body's feeling and just mindset of jujitsu. I know you have that shoulder injury issues, all right? So if you want to just mention it, how it's the state it is, the state of affairs today, just keep it in my head so then I can make sure I give you those modifications.
I'm never really sure with my shoulders. I like they always have some sort of like little amount of pain, but like when they like pop out, there's nothing beforehand that was like indicating that they will pop out. They just pop out. And I'm like, all right, well now it's hurting for like a couple days. But right now they feel like my shoulders.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, I have an appointment to get body work done after this, so that'll be interesting.
Yay, awesome. I hope that helps you. I actually had an adjustment for my right shoulder. I've been having pain for years right here in my clavicle. And the lady adjusted my neck and then my shoulder just dropped. I was like, oh my God, I have range in my shoulder. That's awesome. So
yeah, my clavicle is notorious for popping out.
Yeah, it's weird. Ugh, ouch. Ouchie, ouchie.
I'm like, can I just push you back in? But I'm like, I have no idea where you're going, but
jiu-jitsu things. State of affairs so far as your mindset on martial arts and where you want to go right now.
Well, I've been doing stick fighting as an actual, like, I don't know, that's through the pandemic, that's been my most like consistent sparring thing. We do some semi rolls, not real rolls, because this space is not, it doesn't work. I've started doing striking with Jen, so we do that. We've done it 2 weeks in a row.
Yay! Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So Jennifer and Cha, I will try to make sure I mix up some things for you in our hit portion. How much time do we have? We have about 15 more minutes to just do a mobility session. It's sounding like people are super tight in their upper body today. So let's focus on that. Sarah, it looks like you have a ball, which is awesome. So if you want to if everybody has like a ball or a foam roller, go ahead and grab that. We'll start there. So this is actually something that I got my chiro told me to do because she had to adjust my upper spine. I'm like, ugh. But it made me feel so much better. So let's see. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to move the camera. Boom. Yeah, that's perfect. And then I'll face this way for you guys. Okay, so if you just have the ball, just put the ball in between your shoulder blades. If you have a foam roller, one as long as mine, you can sit on it. If you have the ones that are like half the size, you want to get the foam roller between your middle back and the top of your neck. All right, and we'll start there. Just making sure the foam roller is lined to the middle of our spine. So I'm trying to get the crown of my head to the top of the foam roller. And then from here, you can go ahead and just kind of play with different arm positions and rock side to side to allow your spine to melt down to the foam roller. This feels really good. All right, so we'll start here. You put your, say, you, nose, nod your head back, left and right, adjust your neck. And here we'll take a preparatory inhale, exhale, and try to let your spine melt even deeper into your foam roller or ball. Continue to rock side to side if you're on a foam roller. If you have a ball, you can do circles. Just make sure you don't let the ball get on your spine. You want it to be either to the left in your, between your spine and your scapula, or to the right on the other side. Okay. So from here, we're gonna do shoulder cards. We're gonna take a preparatory inhale. You can reach for your ceiling. We'll start by letting our hands fall above us. So we're reaching above our head. Thumbs pointing to the floor. And you're gonna face your thumbs towards your feet and swim down. And then make a circle, swing your hands back up. So we'll do this 5 times in one direction. So my thumbs are facing, my hands are up and my thumbs are facing behind me. And I'm letting my hands fall back down and then make a circle here. All right, 2. You can go as slow or as fast as you need. 3. 4. And then 5. Now we're going to reverse the directions. So going backwards, pointing your thumbs up as you're swimming up, back, pointing your thumbs down as you're swimming down. Four. Good. Nice. And whew. 5. Awesome. We're gonna stay on this foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, you'll just do this next exercise on the floor, or you guys, let me see, Sarah and Chuck. Does one person have a foam roller and the other person have a ball? Yeah, so you guys just switch back and forth for that. So the first person will just be on the floor and the second person will be on the foam roller, and then you guys just switch. So this part is for your lower back. So you're gonna put your fingertips on the floor and really try to use your weight in your hands as little as possible. All right, so this is like about balance and hip stability. The further you have your hands away from your body, the easier it's gonna be. The closer you bring your hands back to your body and the foam roller, the more challenging it'll be for you to keep your balance, okay? So I'm gonna start about here. You're going to lift one leg, try to maintain your balance, lift the other leg, and then you're just gonna extend your foot away, tap, and tap here, right? So we'll do each leg 10 times, and then Sarah and Shaw switch, right? So when you're doing this, whether you're on the foam roller or you are on the floor doing this exercise, I want you to make sure your pelvis isn't tilted back like a girl who's trying to twerk in the club. You want to pull your hips in, right? So I call that twerk booty, grandpa booty. You want to grandpa booty it up and really press your lower back to the floor as much as possible. And as you're pulling your legs up one at a time, really pull in from your navel. So you want to pull up, really mind muscle connection, focus here, as much tension as you can, and then pull the other leg up. Maintain tension in your core, and then tap. So we'll do 1, and then 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Like a core activation drill. All right. You guys just keep going through it. I'm just watching you. Today I need more stretching in my groin, so which is pretty normal for me. Try to tap and not rest your foot on the floor. Yeah. Jennifer, try to bring your knees away from your body as far as possible when you tap. There you go. And then tap. Good. Tap. And then challenge yourself, Jennifer, even in the resting position, to bring your knees further away from your body. Just a little bit. Yeah, right there. And then try not to pull your knee in as you go to tap. Keep your knees far away from your body. There you go. Yeah. Core control. Try not to pull your knee in, Jennifer. Keep that knee away. You want your knee like right at your hip line or just below it. There you go. 10 left and right, and then rest. Just do one more round, you guys, and then I'm gonna guide you through. Actually, let's start off with our shrimping, and then I will guide you through hip openers and mobility session for our wrestling. Make sure you guys got socks. Ooh, let me grab my socks. Birdie cheeks. That is all right, let's look in. I'm gonna start this timer and then we're gonna pause it. And then I got it. Make sure you guys can see the screen. All right, so we're gonna start with some bridges. I know our legs aren't really warmed up just yet, but don't worry about that. We're gonna get back to that for our wrestling, but before we start the hip portion. Okay, so we're gonna start with bridge, hamstring curls. Do you guys need me to demonstrate how to do the hamstring portion of the exercise? Or do you remember? Let me just demo just in case. All right, so, okay, cool. I was like, where am I? All right, so you have two options for doing your hamstring curl. The first one is to do a modified curl with your foot elevated. It's kind of like a single leg bridge, but you're not focusing on hip extension as much as you're focusing on using your heel to pull your leg in. So you can do this with your foot elevated. Try to find a better angle. You put your foot on any elevated surface. It can be your bench, it can be a wall, it really doesn't matter, right? I just so happen to like to use the wall to do this. So instead of like just hipping in and using your glutes, what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your heel to pull your leg in. You're using your heel to pull your body up. So I'm trying to drive my heel to my butt versus driving my heel, like pushing away from the wall and squeezing my hips up. So that's a modified version of the hamstring curl for one. The second one is to do it flat on the floor. Similar concept, but this time your body is going to be completely extended and you're going to walk your heels away from your body to full extension. My butt is not touching the floor. If you're strong, you can walk your heels back to your butt. If you're feeling the fatigue, I want you to focus on extending your legs all the way out, straight, and then you can drop your butt and then bring your feet back in, okay? So you have two options there. You guys, thumbs up if you understand me. Awesome, okay. And then you guys know how to shrimp. I don't need to explain that. So the first one is just a regular bridge. Second one is our hamstring curl modifications that I gave you. Third one is going to be shrimping. And I want you guys to think of your shrimping motion as shadow boxing. So just don't do one shrimp. I want you to do all the shrimps you know, including technical stand-ups, including forward rolls. So it might look something like, try to look at the long screens for me. So it might do something like this, forward roll, backward roll, right? I might shrimp all the way into a technical stand-up. Okay, so I know you guys all have limited space, so just do what you can. Got it? All right, let's go. Starting in 14 seconds with the bridging.
Bridge. Three, two, one. Hamstring curl. 3, 2, 1. Shrimp. Three, 2, 1. Bridge. 3, 2, 1. Hamstring curl. 3, 2, 1. Shrimp. Three, 2, 1. Bridge. 3, 2, 1. Hamstring curl. 3, 2, 1. Shrimp. 3, 2, 1. Break.
All right. So we have about 20 minutes left in our HIIT workout. So before we get started on the high intensity portion, I want everybody to start off with their duck walks. So we can get into our hip mobility exercises. These are the ones I like to start with. First, focusing on stretching my feet. I'm going to bring the camera over here this time. I start on my knees. Oh, this camera can't even see me. I'm starting on my knees, with my hands, touching my feet. And I brought this rope over because I have a really tight right ankle. So I will focus on just stretching one side, and it also helps me get deep on the other leg. And I'll use the rope to just hold me up and to eventually get my body as upright as I possibly can, and letting my body just melt onto this foot. And I even lean back a little bit just to stretch out my ankle. With the other side. Here. Working to my feet. Remember, this is a good time to focus on how, let's get over. You rock heel to toe. You go heel to toe as much as possible. Heel, toe. And you want to really try and see how far you can get your knee over your toe when you're doing this, so that when you drop, you're here. So as you're going through this, if you're feeling tightness in your Achilles, no, that's probably going to be something that limits your shot. right? Because we want to be able to rock smoothly, heel, toe here. So I really, and then try to pop my hip through. All right, so just focusing on your mobility in your ankle. You can stretch this out for a little bit, then switch to the other foot. Focusing on rocking the heel, toe. Try to get your heel to stay on the ground as much as possible. Roll it. You want to be a hip high, popping through here. As you're starting to feel your feet and your hips warm up, you can start to work into your duck walks. But take as much time as you need to warm up your feet. Really important. You want to be able to drive through as you're getting your heel, toe, hips high, long, right? Body upright. If this is hard for you, this is where you're going to feel, oh, I'm not open in my hips, or I'm not open in my feet, or I'm not open in my Achilles. All right. So stretch it out. You need to open up your hips. I like to use pigeon. All right. Jump a little bit. All right. Circle them hips. So I'm gonna give you guys, how much time we got? 20 minutes. Okay, so we'll spend about 2 minutes just doing a few warm-up duck walks and shots. So we did some duck walks here. Boom, duck walk, duck walk, duck walk. And then work yourself up to your shot. Then I'm gonna hit the timer. Ready? So go ahead, work on your duck walks, a few shots, and then I'll hit the timer. Yeah. Nice, Jennifer. Try to get long in that back leg, Jennifer. So you wanna use the duck walk also to stretch the hip flexor on your back leg, right? So as you're here, what can you guys see right now? Oop. You guys can see. Here, want to be able to stay long. This back leg is long. Try to get as long as I can here. Yeah. Stretch those hip flexors. Try to keep your chest up. Sarah, you might also need to spend a little bit more time on that duck walk to stretch that hip flexor out. Long on that back leg. Chest up. Yep. Yeah, there you go, better. Awesome. So, all right, you guys start working into actual shots. Those of you who are practicing striking, you can practice a few basics. 1, 2, get in, practice and get in. You can practice it. So your 1, you throw your straights, practice a a slip, and then into your shot. Here. Boom, boom, boom. Practice 1, 2, slip. You can practice a weave here. Slip. Boom. All right. Weave. Up. I might go. Slip. 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 Boom. 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 Slip. All right, you guys keep practicing. Very light, the timer's going. Oh, let me hit pause real quick. So you need, first exercise, you need one weight. You need, doesn't matter, as long as it's a moderate weight for our single leg Romanian deadlifts. So we're doing our single leg, and then we're working into shadow wrestling and down blocks, all right? I want you guys, I'm not gonna call it out every time. So I want you guys to constantly down block. It's 30 seconds. Nobody is, I don't want you guys to phone it in, push yourself. So down block, just imagine you have a really aggressive wrestler in front of you and you're just constantly down blocking and circling, and make sure you're firing your feet and feinting as you're moving, okay? Timer's back on, we got 43 seconds. Keep moving, keep moving. Working into your wrestling. Yeah. Boom. So, boom, split. Boom. Split.
3, 2, 1. Single leg RDL.
All right. Cheers. Making sure you're keeping your back flat. Shoulder blades square as well, as much as possible.
Three, 2, 1.
Switch.
Switch single leg RDL.
Pulling up with your hips, not your back, not your arms.
Three, 2, 1. Shadow wrestle.
Wrestle.
Three, 2, 1. Single leg RDL. Three, 2, 1. Switch single leg RDL. 3, 2, 1. Shadow wrestle.
Wrestle. Make sure you're fainting. Imagine somebody in front of you. If there's something that you need to look at it. Make sure you're taking a shot.
Three, 2, 1. Single leg RDL. Three, 2, 1. Switch single leg RDL. Three, 2, 1. Shadow wrestle.
Imagine somebody in front of you.
Three, 2, 1. Break.
Break. Everybody move slowly. You're still shadow wrestling, but the pace is down. Focusing, Jennifer and Chad, focusing on strikes into shots. Sarah, you just focus on shots if you just want to focus on wrestling. Then this next round, let me check. I think it's evenly broke. So, oh, it's not. That's okay. What I was gonna say is, for Sarah and Chad, one person can go first with the bent over row. The other person will do sprawling. Bent over rows are for 40 seconds, sprawling is for 30 seconds, so you guys can figure that out. You will need 2 dumbbells this time, heavy ones, or 1 super heavy one. Time starts in 5 seconds with the bent over row.
3, 2, 1. Bent over row.
So when you guys are rowing here, you guys can work on a pump. So high pace, that means you're touching and going, pulling as fast as you can. Or you can just focus on technique, which means you're slowing it down, focusing on the lowering, explosive pull, lowering, explosive pull,
3,
slow lower,
2,
explosive pull.
1. Sprawl.
This time we're sprawling. So everything else is the same. Down blocking, shots, sprawl, right? Here, sprawl. Aggressive wrestler in front of you. Down blocking, you can shoot in, sprawl. Right? Sprawl. Shoot, sprawl. Sprawl, and then shoot. Depends
3,
on your space.
2, 1. Bent over row.
Back to your bent over rows.
Three, 2, 1. Sprawl.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Bent over row. 3, 2, 1. Sprawl. Three, 2, 1. Break.
Break. All right. This time we're doing some plate press outs. You guys move. I'm using a 25-pound plate. Actually, did they say 35? Damn. So using a 35-pound plate, you're going to be punching it out as aggressively fast as you can. If you have dumbbells, that's fine. Kettlebells work better because you have the handle. Just don't let the bottom part of the kettlebell kind of fling out. You want to keep it stable. 15 seconds, starting with the punch out.
Three, 2, 1. Weighted punch out.
I need to grab 25. Let's see. We got kettlebells right here. Shake weight time. Shake the weight.
3, 2, 1. Sit through.
So we're on our hands and knees by our feet, circling. Sit through. Sit through. We're hip thrusting around. Sit through. Sit through.
Three, 2, 1. Weighted punch out.
Grab your weight.
Three, 2, 1. Sit through.
Sit through. By our feet and sitting through. Just continuing to sit through. By our feet in circle. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through.
3, 2, 1. Weighted punch out.
Last round of these. You can punch up. You can punch forward.
3, 2, 1. Sit through.
Sit through. Fire your feet. Circle. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through. Sit through.
3, 2, 1. Break.
All right. We got 4 rounds of Tabata. So Cha, you'll be doing your skip knees to the dummy. Everybody else, jump and sprawl or burpee. It's up to you. Five seconds.
3, 2, 1. Burpees. Three, 2, 1.
Break.
Break.
10 seconds. 3 more rounds of this. You guys hear
3,
me? Exhale.
2,
Gonna
1.
help your core.
Burpees.
Go. Sit. 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 Sit.
3, 2, 1. Break.
2 more rounds.
3, 2, 1. Burpees.
Go. Sit. 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 Sit.
3, 2, 1.
One
Break.
more round.
Three, 2, 1.
Go.
Burpees.
Go. Push yourself. Sit. Sit. Sit.
3, 2, 1. Break.
Great. I'm gonna cut it here because we're already over time.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on. How you guys feeling? You can see how I'm feeling. Pretty freaking sweaty. All right. Yeah. If you guys have any other exercises, I think we're doing good on these. If you have any other exercises or any other body parts that you want me to hit during this workout, go ahead and let me know now or just shoot me a DM. I think, like I said, I think we're doing good at these. I think what I'm going to do is just keep exercises, increase the time over time. It's not going to get too crazy. I'm not going to do how you guys doing for like 5 minutes straight, but like on these, especially on the portions where we're pushing each other hard, I want us to go to at least maybe 50 seconds, maybe up to a minute one day. So I'll just slowly increase the time by 5 seconds periodically. It's not gonna be every week. It's gonna be like maybe at once a month, I'll add 5 seconds. So just to get our cardio up. And then the exercises, we hit a legs, we hit a back, we hit a shoulder. So it's kind of like full body exercises. If you guys want to do more workouts with me, like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have my online Zoom class. I also offer just shooting you guys an individual program if those times don't work for you. And the first workout we'll do together, the rest of them you can do on your own. So like Jennifer, I know you mentioned like an upper body workout. So you can sample one of my upper body workouts and we can go from there if you want to continue with it. In the meantime, quick checkout. Does anybody have anything to add, anything to say? I know it's the weekend. Nah, everybody's good, ready to eat.
Thanks so much. Good class.
You're welcome. I always love to hear your voices before I leave. You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for keeping us motivated.
Oh, thank you. That makes me happy. I'm glad it's working for y'all. Yeah. Oh, wait, quick. I keep on forgetting to do this. Quick photo for today. Like my sweaty ass. Okay. Is Chaz in there? Okay, cool. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, you guys. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.